This week's parsha is Parshat Vayishlach. We find Yaakov Avinu is preparing for his encounter with Esav. And as Rashi tells us, he prepares in three ways. Rashi says, L'doron, which is a gift, the tefillah, with prayer, l'milchama. He prepares for war by splitting his family into two, preparing for the potential encounter with Esav Harasha. So in terms of his tefillah, which is what I want to focus on, he says to Hashem the following. He says, Katonti mikol hachasadim mikol ha'emet asher asita et avdecha. I have become small from all of the kindness and the chesed and the emes and the truth that you've done to your servant. And he continues and says, Hatzileni nam yadachi miyad Esav. Please Hashem, save me from my brother, from Esav. Now, his tefillah begins with the words, Katonti mikol chazim. I am smaller, I have become small from all the kindness that you've done to me. What exactly does he mean by that? Why is that a fitting introduction to his prayer of Hatzileni nam yadachi? Why does he first, before asking Hashem to save him, begin with this introduction of Katonti? I have become small from all the kindness you've done. So many of the Rishonim, the Ibn Ezra, the Sforno, the Ramban over here, they echo the same idea, which is that he was essentially saying, I don't deserve anything from you, Hashem. You've been so kind to me for so much. I'm like nothing. I'm Katonti. I'm a katan. I'm a nothing. As Ibn Ezra says over here, I'll read his words. Pachot ani vekatan ad shetasei mikol zim. I'm so small. I'm so empty and undeserving of your kindness. And the Rabbeinu Bechai, as a matter of fact, actually says that a person should learn from this, that when asking from Hashem any request, a person should always begin with this introduction, either verbally or at least in his mind, recognizing that who am I to ask Hashem of anything? And he says, Mikan shira'ui la'adam, the Rabbeinu Bechai says, She'itbonen b'tfilato chesron atzmo upchituto ve'adnut ha'adon asher hu elav le'eved. Should realize that he's talking to Hashem and he really doesn't deserve anything, and anything that he asks of Hashem is really a gift from Hashem, and he should realize, I'm a katan, I'm very small compared to Hashem. Rashi, on the other hand, quotes the Gemara in Masechet Ta'anit, Daf Chaf Amud Bet. The Gemara over there says that if a person is in a dangerous situation, that he actually, it's very bad, obviously something bad can happen, but if he's saved, it's menakin lo mizchuyotav. They actually remove some of his merits. The Gemara in Taina says, La'olam al yamod adam b'makom sakana. A person should never stay or enter a dangerous situation. Why? Shema osin lo nes. Maybe he will be saved, which is bad. Why? Menakin lo mizchuyotav. Because with the miracle, they may remove some of his zchuyot. And they actually use this pasuk as a source. Amar Rav Chanan, ma'ikra katonti mikol chazdim mikol ha'emet. So this pasuk is actually a source that a person should never enter a dangerous situation because A, something bad might happen, but B, even if he's saved, that salvation may come at a cost. And that cost will be the loss of certain merit, of certain mitzvot. And that's what Rashi over here says. Katonti mikol chasadim. I am small, meaning nitma'atu zchuyotai. My merit has been reduced. Al yidei chasadim ha'emet she'asita amidi. Because you've been so kind to me, you've saved me from Lavan, from this, from Esav in the first time, and now I don't know if I have enough schuyos. I might have lost up all my merit because of all the other times you've saved me. So who knows if you'll save me this time? That's what he meant over here, according to Rashi, Katonti mikol chasadim mikol emet, the midrash that Rashi quotes, the Gemara in Tainus. Now, really, what bothered me all the time when I read this pasuk is that if this is true, that if a person is saved from either a dangerous situation or any challenge in life, that he's losing some of his schuyos, so is that fair? Is that something that we are comfortable with? That to me is very scary, that maybe I'll go up to Shemaim and they'll say to me, sorry, you were saved from this situation, you survived a certain, bus crash or whatever it is, or some auto accident, or maybe you were in this very challenging situation and we got you through it, but it came at a cost. You lost a lot of your schuyos, you lost a lot of your merit. That's scary. So how does a person know if the good things that are happening and the times that Hashem is saving him is actually coming at a cost, or maybe it isn't? How do we know? So the Sfas Emes repeats the following idea actually a number of years in Parshat Vayishlach. He says that in 1874, 1875, and again in 1878, and he repeats the same idea, the following idea, which is, I'm going to read it inside, just the key words. He also asks this question, how does a person know? How does a person know if maybe the chesed, the kindness that Hashem is bestowing him, his family, his friends, his children, maybe he's making a lot of money. All these things that Hashem is helping him get through certain challenges in life, maybe it's coming at a cost. So he says the following: Ze klal. This is the klal. Im adam tole be'atzmo. If a person hangs it, literally, if he basically says it's all me, na'aselo be'emet b'schut ma'asav, then it does come off the merits. However, if a person, he says, however, aval mishi yodea she'akol b'chesed elyon, if a person recognizes that it's from Hashem, it's a chesed from above, kach HaKadosh Baruch Hu mitnaheg imo v'noten la'akol b'chesed, then it really is a chesed. In other words, what the Hashems is saying is that if a person attributes the salvation, the kindness, the chesed that Hashem does for him, and he attributes it to Hashem and not to himself, then it actually is a chesed. And then it does not come off the bill. It does not remove your schuyot, your merits. However, on the other hand, if a person is saved from certain dangerous situations or certain challenges, or is bestowed with chesed, parnasa, whatever, children, family, etc., but he attributes it to himself and says, it's thanks to me, it's my brains, it's my brawn, it's my this, it's my abilities, it's my talents, thanks to me, I was able to get through, I was able to find my wife, I was able to have children, etc. Then Hashem says, oh, okay, it's you? Yeah, it is you. You're right, it is you. It's coming off the bill. It's coming off your schuyot. So by Yaakov Avinu saying, Katonti mikol chasadim, as Hashem is saying, by recognizing that it's from Hashem, by calling it a chesed from Hashem, Katonti, it actually is the opposite happened. It didn't come off the bill. He was afraid, Yaakov, that maybe he wouldn't have enough merit to fight with Esav because everything was katonti, his schuyos were reduced. But in reality, as Hashem says, that's the recipe, the formula to actually not lose your schuyot is to attribute it to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Very powerful lesson, both in terms of tefillah, that a person should recognize who he is in front of Hashem, as Rabbeinu Bachai points out, that I'm a katan before HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but also in terms of the chesed that Hashem does for us, that perspective of recognizing that it's a chesed from above and not my own attributes, talents, etc. that got me that, but everything is ultimately Hashem's chesed and kindness. By doing that, then it's not coming off the bill. It's not going to be menakin lo mischiyotov. Have a wonderful Shabbat.